Okay. I have a sheet planned out for stuff that we're gonna do, so that way you can work out your core, make it nice and toned, and so that you can also be stronger. The reason why I'm making this video is for my friends only, so if anyone has any complaints or anything, that's too bad. Now, for warm-ups, what you're gonna do is, I have a set of warm-ups here. However, if you're already warmed up before this somehow, or you believe you're warmed up, then you can skip this and go straight to the exercises. But for warm-ups, you're gonna jog, and when you jog, try and make sure that you're actually jogging and not just jogging in place, otherwise it sort of makes the workout obsolete. So when you're gonna jog, at least try to jog in a circle or back and forth for like 30 seconds. That's first. After you're done, you're gonna do 10 butt kicks, 10 high knees, and 10 jumping jacks. Not too hard or anything. If you don't know what they are, and I'm sure you know what jumping jacks are, these are butt kicks. Yes. 10 of those. Then you're gonna do 10 high knees. Hands out. Those will get your blood pumping. Then lastly, 10 jumping jacks. I'm sure you know what these are. What you really need to remember is that when you're doing all of these exercises, to really get the blood flowing and to make sure that you get the best out of it, what you really want to do is breathe correctly. When you're breathing in and out, you're going to breathe slowly. You're going to breathe in and out. Don't breathe heavily, because that always messes it up. It makes you get lightheaded whenever you breathe heavily, and on top of that, the blood is pumping too fast, and it isn't good for you. Breathing slower allows you to calm it and focus, so that way you get the best out of it. Now, the next thing you're going to do for a warm-up is you're going to do the sun salutation. If you don't know what that is, I'm not going to show it to you now because it takes up time. There should be a link in the bottom in the description bar on another video of mine of me doing that. You do that. Now, after you're done with that, we're going to do the workouts. The poses. The first pose is the bench pose. Alright, the bench pose. When you're doing the bench pose, you have to keep your hip high inside the air. So try and really push it up using your quads and your lower back. Do that for about 10 to 20 seconds, depending on how long. If it hurts, don't push it. Next pose is the bridge pose. It's almost the same. You're going to lay on your back. You're going to put your hands beside your shoulders. And you're going to push up. If this is too hard for you, just push up onto your head like this. And try and hold it. If it's too easy, push up all the way. And you're going to hold this pose for about 10 to 20 seconds also. Remember, too hard, on the head. And make sure you use your hands. When you're doing it on the head, you do it on the front and the middle of the head. Not directly on top and not directly in front. Next is the boat pose. You're going to do this pose for 10 to 20 seconds as well. You lay down on your back. Your knees make a 90-degree angle about. You bring your body up, put your arms beside those, and hold it. If that's too easy, make your legs straight like this. And if that's still too easy, let go. Then you're going to do the cobra pose. which is something that you must have seen inside the sun salutation video if you did check it out. You're going to lay down here, and you're just going to use your hands very lightly to push your body up, but not all the way back, because this isn't a stretch. Now when you push your body up, try and let go and hold your body up. You should really feel it in your upper back muscles. Hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. Next pose is the bow pose. From here, you're going to keep your chin on the floor. You're going to grab your ankles, and then you're going to take a slow breath in, and then just lift your legs up off the floor like this. Make sure your toes are touching, and then rise. Those are really hard, so if you ever have problems with it, don't feel bad, because so do I. Those bow poses are also good for going to sleep. It helps you. Lastly, you're going to do the rabbit pose. Stand up like this, knees on the floor, put your feet like this. Now you're going to grab your hips, and you're just going to bend your head back. If that's too easy, grab your ankles, and you're just going to bend back. If that's still too easy, put your hands all the way back on the floor, one at a time, and you're going to bring your head down to your toes. You should hold any of those positions for 10 to 15 seconds. Then, after you're done doing all of that, that should be the end of it. However, if you still have more energy and you're not sore, do the whole thing again. Don't get too sore though. Then after that, you're going to do the sun salutations once more, which is in the link below.